the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh. It disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you. One day the crude biomass that you call the temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved. For the machine is immortal. I serve the undesire.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. My name is Anachi Sasuke. Welcome to Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. So, last week I did a video of Warhammer 40k Gladius, and it got more views than I thought it was going to get, and I was like, maybe I should do videos of all the other Warhammer games I have. But this one has the double-sided thing of having found out last night that it's on sale for Switch again. I'm currently recording it on my Series X, but I want it for the Switch. So in addition to this being me trying the game for the very first time as a YouTube video, it's also going to help me understand whether or not it's even worth it to buy it for the Switch or not. Because it's my Xbox, but it's my friend's game, so I'd rather just have my own copy instead of asking to borrow it. So, the only thing I know about this game is Necrons are in it, and it plays something like XCOM. I've read a few reviews, I watched a review, but that was a while ago and I don't really remember what I learned. So, also it looks like all of the console versions have all of the DLC built in. Got the soundtrack. Got an art book. A large art book. And the D-pad doesn't do anything. So, new game. For the sake of simplicity, I'm going to play on casual. It looks like, I'm not completely new to turn-based tactical games, but I do actually want to make progress in the video instead of just floundering around. So it looks like it's going to give me plus 200 starting Blackstone. The Necrons are going to be weaker, there's going to be less Necrons, and there's 0 extra fights. I'm not going to skip the tutorial, and I'm not enabling Iron Man or permadeath. So let's do this. I hope I'm talking loud enough because I'm not sitting down so that I can see the TV past my laptop. I could just move this chair out of the way. So you're probably going to hear some rattling. Oh, okay, cool. The 41st millennium, a time of darkness and war. The Imperium of Man claims the whole galaxy in the name of the God Emperor. It fights an endless war against Xenos from without, heretics from within, and supernatural horrors from beyond. Alongside the Imperium's war fleets serve the Adeptus Mechanicus. Let me turn the microphone a little bit. They are the tech priests of Mars, guardians and reclaimers of humanity's technology, ever searching for remnants of knowledge from man's glorious past. Exploring the depths of the galaxy for worlds long lost to mankind. I don't know what kind of voice I'm trying to do. I'm mostly just kind of mocking the way that the Ultramarines talk. In the name of the machine god, they manufacture the Imperial war machines within gigantic foundries known as Forge Worlds. I do want to stop here to say, I thought that them worshiping the machine god was somebody else, and then I remembered what's left of the Emperor, and that tracks. Gradually, the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus shed their human weaknesses, replacing their limbs and organs with machinery that is both stronger and spiritually pure, if that's what you want to call it. Their leaders, the inscrutable Magi, protect the Forge Worlds and explore the furthest corners of the galaxy with their cohorts of Skitari troops. It is a time of warfare, tragedy, and portents of doom. Across this benighted galaxy, the Adeptus Mechanicus are one of mankind's last defenses against a new dark age. Perhaps they will be the ones to hasten its dawn. Da da da. Is that the guy talking or just the floating skull? An echo in the new sphere, Magos, or Magos. An old transmission lost in the warp and recovered only now. Echo, shut up. Is worthy of our attention. The Great Divide torments the galaxy. The resources of the Adeptus Mechanicus are stretched thin. We are weaker than ever, though the Imperium at large knows it not. This represents an unknown but possible key to victory. Oh, there's the floating skull he's talking to. It's just on the other side of the screen. An opportunity to research, perhaps avert the ill fate that has befallen us. Silva Tenebris. Well, I'm not going to do the voice anymore. The video just started. There's no point in hurting myself. The transmission's origin is Silva Tenebris, the part of the Emissus Solaris within Ultima Segmentum. This is what happens when you come from a series that's had 40 years to make up a bunch of nonsense words. 4 months later. Just months? No weird, like, a quarter of a solar year or something? Just months. Accessing Magos Resak last log entry. Whoever finds this transmission and follows me here, give thanks that you will see what I have seen. But be wary, my fellow seekers of knowledge, whatever lies beneath this world, I fear. I hope I've woken it. I came to this world to investigate its ruins, but I found so much more. Terrors, yes! Threats to body and soul, but by the Omnissiah, I found such wonders. This is the last transmission of Magos Resak. He vanished while on an exploratory, see, there you go, exploration mission to investigate Xeno structures on Silva Tenebris. So you know that there's Xenos here. Y'all just stupid. Hypothesis, he found something. No shit. Our mission on this world is to ascertain any Xenos presence and, if we find it, eliminate it as a threat to the Imperium. The opening of the Great Divide means we can call on no additional support from the Forge Worlds. We must achieve this with the troops and resources we bring with us. Thus the permadeath mode that I'm not using. Benefit analysis, peace for sector, knowledge for mankind, potential opportunity. The opportunity to destroy the works of the Xenoscapola, not appropriate them. The Mascuran manuscripts, verse 619. What the enemy built, let it be made asunder, for to us it will be as a house of sand and knives. Magi, we are approaching the target coordinates. I don't know what kind of voice a floating skull would have, especially since it seems to be slammed in the forehead with the Inquisition symbol. Syncing with case okay, requesting warp travel state. Weapon cache venting, pick screens blank, Geller field damaged, data looms, 0 organic. Blessed machine spirit has freed us. Exiting the Imperium. Location eastern fringe, planet Silva Tenebris. Coordinates that. I like the bass that this music has. I like that sound. There she is. Temperate climate, atmosphere standard breathable. My Skitarii troops should be able to operate down there without trouble. Are they ready to make landfall? As soon as we're in stable orbit, Magos, whatever. Administratum records indicate a single colony, St. Eckert's Hope, on the surface near the Xenos ruins. No contact recorded in 2 centuries. Colony presumed failed. The Skitarii will deploy to the surface near the ruins along with a team of tech priests under my direct command. I shall monitor them from the command throne on board. Servo Skull Redditus will serve as my eyes on the surface. We make landfall at once. What do you mean we? You just said you're going to stay here. Yes, Magos. I'll set up a forward command post. Is that a lady? It appears to be a lady. Restock's transmission looked like it came from underground. We'll secure any entrances to an underground structure so your tech priest can begin the exploration. That is these. Excuse me. Agrolect sector unlocated. This tomb reeks of stale, dusty antiquity. Its once stern architecture is littered with debris and tarnished with the patina of age. Here and there, fissures in the structure cast feeble light over cracked and tarnished metal. The tomb was once brutalist and oppressive, as if designed to crush the spirits of its inhabitants. It is no less intimidating now, but instead of evoking a merciless guiding intelligence, it speaks only of decline and of death. This place seems abandoned at first glance, but as the exploratory troops move through its hushed corridors, the ancient dust stirs, and something long dead begins to take on a facsimile of life. Alright. Going by our fragmentary information, it looks like a buried tomb structure. Then the sword of the Omnissiah is ready to fall. We deploy immediately. Again, what we? You're staying here. Let the secrets of this world equal 0. The council caution Magos Faustinus. Our purpose should be here to destroy the threat with the alien, not to bask in its blasphemy. Aphorisms of the Logic Saints 7.91. The presence of the Xenos lies the invisible miasma of corruption. Destruction is not possible from orbit, Vidix. The structure is too deeply buried, and Scavala, I've no intention of plundering whatever trinkets I can find from this place. Alright, what we got here? Explore the Xenos tomb. The exploratory unit of tech priests is inside the tomb and ready to proceed, Magos. There's no telling what we will find. My men will hold the perimeter in case of the unexpected. It would be folly to commit our whole manpower to the unknown, especially when the potential of a moral threat exists that the Skitarii are less able to withstand. I have the greatest respect for my Skitarii, but they are still far from the ascension that a tech priest affords. I agree, Sabdokna. I shall lead the mission in person from the command throne. Servo Skull Redditus shall be my eyes and ears on the ground. Omnissiah be praised, we are going in. Again, that's not what in person means. Although, there's no telling how long Spence and Shaw could be considered people. The threshold, deployment number 1. The Adeptus Mechanicus are a curious breed. They explore and interact with machines they do not fully understand. Within this tutorial, you'll have to explore the interface to discover what to do. Like a true tech priest, you must experiment in order to learn. We'll help you out this one time. Press lib or rib to select a room, then press X to move to that location. I'm not even really trying to give the skull a specific voice, I'm just being silly at this point. It's a floating skull with a bunch of mechanics in it. Well, who cares what it sounds like? Alright, choose the next room. So this feels more like moving around reminds me of, I want to say, Darkest Dungeon? I'm hitting the buttons, but it's not doing nothing. Okay, I guess I was already there. Alright, so now we're in the room. These Xenos hieroglyphs, I know of them. They are my undoers, Necrons! Mysterious, ill-researched, corruptive. So does that mean that whoever you used to be, you got by Necrons and now you're just a servitor skull? This could be a rare sample of the Necron language, Magos. We have barely any knowledge of it. Collecting data from this obelisk could move our understanding of the language ahead for the first time in centuries. This is a work of the alien Magos. Codex Fulminatus 8312. Show caution and scorn in all things. Let's see. Sometimes tech priests will feed back important information about what they encounter in a room. These situations will require you, our commander, to make decisions. There will be consequences, so choose wisely. Let's see. I can either examine the inscriptions, check the surrounding chambers for potential dangers, or destroy the obelisk. It is a monument to the alien and must fall. If y'all were stupid enough to come in here and you knew that it had a bunch of aliens and that it might be Necrons when you showed up, I feel like we should at least make sure the area is secure first. We're detecting a massive energy spike from inside the tomb. Thank the Omnicide, no one was close enough to be hit by the radiation, but something's happening in there. Something huge. What the heck? Noctilith source detected, also known as Blackstone. Request collection immediate. Okay. The cohort searches the chambers adjoining the obelisk location. They find a few pieces of wreckage made from exotic materials and are gathering them when the obelisk suddenly splits open, bathing its chamber in radiation. It appears there is also something inside the obelisk. So it sounds like since I did not have them examine the thing, they did not get radiationificated. Cool, cool. I blew my nose before this, but all it took was one sneeze. Alright, move on. I see those guys. There's a fight to begin. Nothing to say, Servitor Skull? Also, I see there's a thing down there. Is that just how much force is it's me and how much force is them? Because it looks like it's about even. Alright. Let's bounce, gang. Beep boop. Shoot 'em up. Necrons. Resac did encounter them after all. No wonder he didn't make it off this planet. Every datum we have says they are as deadly as they are inhuman. Let's see. The cohort encounters resistance in the form of Xenos constructs. Not flesh and blood creatures, but artificial bodies that move with precision and coordination. Either exercise extreme caution, do not charge into heedlessly, lest the trickery of the alien be our downfall. Crusade! The aggressive stance of the tech priest ensures they will not be outmaneuvered, but risk their running headlong to the fire of the enemy. Consistency. Follow the established combat engagement protocols. It shall be done by the book. Alright, well, the tech priests don't strike me as cautious or they wouldn't be here, nor do they strike me as crusaders because that's the Inquisition's bit, so let's be consistent, because robots. Combat will be joined according to the long-established tenets of the Adeptus Mechanicus, for good or ill. Fight! Alright. I'd say Mortal Kombat, but nobody involved is mortal, so... Xenos form detected. Confirmed. Renadus cogitators now function for synthetic forms. Overwhelming excitement, finally! We can study the standard construct. Necron warrior. Weak spots detected, none equals concerning. Wonder about the symbols emblazoned on the torsos. It must... Do not underestimate. Gauss weaponry, highly volatile. This is true. I've heard our brothers and sisters of Mechanicus have lost their lives trying to solve the mysteries of these Xenos weapons. Approach with caution. It is also, double-checking cogitators, widely known that they will self-repair, reanimate, or reconstruct themselves if left the time to do so. Wounds that would instantly kill a Skitarii are the equivalent of to a Class C graze to Necrons. Kill all enemies. Okay. What we got here? At the start of every fight, you must decide the location of your units on the field of battle. You can only place units on the highlighted squares. Press A. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna put a dude right here. Frontline infantry. Do I pick him up and... Nope. Okay, I guess. Oh. How many do I get to deploy? I don't see anything about how many I actually have. Oh, okay, I'm just moving that one dude around. Okay. Let's go! Alright. To move, select a destination within the blue outline surrounding your unit, then press A. Then you can confirm the movement. To decline the movement, simply press B. That's going to be weird if I do get this for Switch, because then those buttons are going to be different. How much movement do I have? How much movement you got? I assume when it... Okay, that's how much movement I got. I don't want to be that close. I also don't think I want to stand next to these things. But it says I get +1 cognition, so I guess I'll put them here. Confirm. You just moved your tech priest to a source of cognition points. CPs represent the valuable information the tech priests are harvesting. There are several ways to collect CP. The fastest is by moving your tech priest close to it. There are many other ways to get it, so look around to find out what they are. Okay. Cognition points are stored at the bottom of the screen in the CP gauge. Cognition points are stored in the balls. CP are a shared team resources, so plan ahead. Alright, so we all get them. Should we, I don't really want to be right in his face. You're just about to move using cognition movement. This happens when you move within the orange outline. Confirming it will allow them to move. Well, then don't do that. I can't move the other guy. Okay. Alright, well, you just stay right there. Do I have to hold the button? Alright, you go get some cognition points too. Beep boop. Well, at least they'll have cover from that one guy, but that one over there to the right, or the left, I pointed with my left hand and said the wrong thing anyway. Alright, let's see how this do. You loser. Through pain, I find wisdom. That guy might be boned. Yeah, I think he might be boned. Oh, it came back. Alright, what's happening? You'll be able to call in other members of the cohort as the battle goes on. This will happen at the start of every round. You'll need cognition points to deploy troops. Ah! Cool. Alright, well, I'm going to deploy a troop at the cognition point. And this one here. I don't know how many cognition points I have. It's like I can deploy one more guy, maybe? Maybe I shouldn't. Let's just go. You've gathered enough cognition points to be able to use a CP-powered weapon. Some weapons, like the Phosphor Serpenta, require CP to use. Look to the right-hand side of each action to learn the CP cost of that action. So it looks like that thing costs 2. Collect a cognition point. Reveal enemy statistics. Alright, so, I do not have the range to go smack a dude, but I can get closer. Shoot this man! Wow. Wait. You've revealed the statistics of this enemy. Knowing your enemy's stats will greatly increase your chances of success. Several skulls reveal health, armor, and energy armor. Then you decide what types of weapons will work best. Killing Necrons isn't simple. They're made of a self-repairing metal that is able to knit itself together. We call this the reanimation protocol. When a Necron is in their reanimation protocol, they're unable to fight but will return. Dealing any amount of damage to them in this state will destroy them indefinitely. Alright, well then... End turn. In Mechanicus, there are 2 types of units to control. Tech priests or troops. Okay. Troops are your servants and cannon fodder. They don't have access to as many weapons and skills as tech priests, however, they are useful and should not be overlooked. That's why I was going to go have him do the smack-a-decker. action bar. Smack that corpse. Oh cool, you get a cognition point when they do the die. The Necron you just attacked has been teleported away somewhere. In practical terms, it means you've killed them. But I guess not really, since they just bounced. Alright, let's start heading for the other guy. And turn. That yummy cognition. And then that yummy shoot this man. Bang, 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 bang. You've not revealed the statistics. As a result, the amount of damage dealt is unknown. Servo skulls, specialized weapons, and other skills reveal the life. This is your servo skull, the skull of a faithful servant of the Omnissiah, augmented to be a useful companion. Every tech priest has their own servo skull. They are very helpful in combat and CP collection. So that's the enemy to learn its stuff. Reveal your secrets. It's very nearly dead. I don't think I want to use CP to get closer. I thought I had 4 guys on the field. Well, next turn, that's your butt next turn. Well, that guy. And that guy. Oh, wait. Right there. Can you get him from here? Pachoo! No threat remaining. Ah, I wanted to finish him off. Boo. I gotta say, I am enjoying this more than my experience with Gladius. But also, I did briefly try Space Wolf. I want to give that another shot in a video later. I don't know if it'll be this week or not. But I tried that game's tutorial at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I think if I try it when I'm well rested, I might get more out of it. But anyway, all Xenos life forms purged. Your cohort's HP amount carries over from each fight within a mission. Keep this in mind when exploring a tomb and look out for opportunities to repair. Is that one of them? Is that an opportunity to repair? It's not saying I can do anything, so I guess not. Next room! I guess the cursor only matters if there's actually different directions. What's in here? Hypothesis formulation. Sarcophagi / coffin / burial places. Structural purpose designation? Tomb. No shit, Sherlock. Let's see. In the chambers ahead are several groups of structures that, like upright coffins of an unknown material. We can either destroy any structure that looks suspicious, worth pausing in your advance to do so, or to do harm to the Xenos, ignore them. Do not tarry to observe the works of the alien. Press on and avoid distraction or intrigue. Ensure you observe your surroundings carefully. The detailed pictographs and readings may be the key to success. I feel like igniting them would help in the long run, because if we don't, they might be on our way out. But it might also start a fight. And I think we should probably just do some research. That kept us alive last time. They're waking up. The cohort examines the sarcophagi and note that each indeed contains a Necron warform with its heavily armored exterior. They're drawing power from somewhere. Ensure you do. Okay. Looks like I got some stuff for that. And another fight's coming, and there's something beyond the fight. Is it a heal point? After exploring the chamber for several minutes, a tile underfoot clicks. The sound of whirring energy builds up around your troops. A quick omnispec scan reveals you're surrounded on all sides by Xenos life forms. It be like that, though. It most assuredly be like that, though. Kill all enemies. Necron Warrior, Necron Warrior. How many we got? How many are there? Okay, 2. Is that it? That's not all sides. Although I guess it's because I'm playing on casual difficulty. There's probably supposed to be a lot more of them if I was not doing that. That's a lot of points. I'm gonna put you here so you can capitalize on that. And you go there. Next unit. There we go. You go there. See if there's some cover. Start battle. Oh, they going first? Right, I think I remember reading in the reviews that this game does not have a cover system. You either get shot or you don't. New sphere? Oh. Well, if it's all the same, I guess I'll just... Kapow! Move a little bit more. Enter. Oh, cool, I can turn the camera. Give me that cognition. Yum, yum, yum. Cognition gauge is full. Alright, you've selected a weapon that's not in range of anybody. Okay. Let's move up a little bit. They're probably going to try to finish that guy off. Oh, okay, I got 2 turns to get over there and make sure he don't get back up. What? What are those? Well, it says Canoptex scarabs. Traces. What are those? Opportunity equals knowledge. Gather. Must obtain. Required. Aren't you supposed to be dead? Scarabs detected. Source data surfacing. No life forms detected. Area safe. Continue forward. Readiness to verify your cogitators. Then tell me what surfaced from Magos Rezak's cogitators. Scarabs of an unknown Xenos race. Biology synthetic, possible artificial intelligence. 1 specimens gathered. AI theory equals false. Personal recording. Weeks have studied show that there are many variants of Scarab, each with their own roles within Xenos economy and architecture. Able to build and deconstruct anything they encounter. They're able to repair other units within their species with lightning speed. Be warned, they are deadly in swarms. It appears the machine spirit is with us. We have been able to access some more of Rezak's data than we thought was corrupt. It must be due to us recording these Xenos forms that the machine spirit has blessed us with access to these cogitator records. It is unsure why he would lock this under a synthetic proximity encryption. Oh cool, that restocked. We'll deploy this guy. I'm gonna deploy somebody right there. No, right there. Start back. Just get those cognition points back immediately. My flesh! It burns! It do be doing me a sizzle. What happened? Acid. Oh, they're the bugs. Opportunity attack. When you enter melee combat and an adjacent square to the enemy, you're unable to use your ranged weapons if they're too close. Okay, smack. Okay, reveal stats. Yeah, I can't do nothing else with that guy. Acid! Man, that Necron's gonna get back up. I guess you can't get that if you're not, do not want that guy to come back. Get out of here. Okay. Deploy dude. Deploy dude. Deploy dude. Okay, I guess I can't deploy very many dudes. Alright, let's go. My skin! That guy's gonna die. When servitors are hit in combat, tech priests take an interest, quickly noting down damage angles, projectile speeds, and other useful combat information to be used later against their enemies. This is represented by gaining a CP. Servitors are a very useful unit in all your missions. When an enemy moves out of melee range, providing your unit has a melee weapon, the enemy will trigger an opportunity attack. An opportunity attack gives your unit a free melee attack on an enemy. Each unit can only perform one opportunity attack, so it's like a melee version of Overwatch then. Destruction is the destiny of the Xenos. Okay. Got him! Oh, is it spitting out more? Or are we healing? What's happening? Hello? Oh. He did. Game, you aight? Ah. Servitor 1 has died. Don't worry, their cannon fighter designed to protect your tech priests. Without tech priests, your mission will fail. Well, my tech priests ain't really doing too hot either, if we're being honest. I would not have thought I had enough range for that. There he go. Did we succeed? Hey! Now we can find out what that door in the back is. All Xenos life forms purged. Alright, what's that? Let's find out. Okay. This symbol represents a location of significant importance to your mission. Entering these rooms brings you closer to the end of a mission. Negative signs of hostile forces. Seeking permission to proceed with data collection protocols. Confirmed. Permission authorized. Acknowledged, Magos. Protocol begins. What is primary focus, sire? Knowledge of Necron forces, numbers, defenses, locations. Any form of data on how many remain on this rock. Secondary source, the purpose of this tomb, why it was built. Interface devices all but eroded. There is one device that may hold answers, but Necron data looms are incomprehensible to Imperium Archaeotech. This might take a while. Idea, Makos. If I may take host of this priest, I could be of assistance. Approved. Approved. New sphere interfacing complete. Hard to decipher purpose. List of suggestions, Magos. Plus deconstruct device. Plus activate switch mechanism. Plus learn Lycan language and return later. What will it be, sire? Always so meticulous with your list, Tech Acquisitor. Engage on Xenos mechanisms, although I detest to do so. The promises of the rewards are too great to ignore. Having to lower ourselves to the Xenos learnings may be the only way to reach the Archaeotech we seek. Protocol updated. Confusion. New spheric interference. Disconnected once. Purged. Reset. New sphere disconnect complete. Possible scrap code will fragment now. Fragmenting. Sire, we have unfavorable issue to deal with. Requesting Dominus input. Fragmenting. Explained. As Tech Acquisitor Scurveil left, suddenly my cogitators glitched. Augmentations entered sporadic reaction protocols and have fried vital sign regitories. Unclear full damage report. Necron device is now activated, sire. Fragmenting. Fragmenting. Frag. Remove yourself from the noosphere, Scaevola. Predators report. The tomb is waking, sire. Reports from the Skitarii cohorts across the planet note that tremors vex their locals. We have lost contact with the Skitarii that were covering the entrance to this tomb. We can hear noises of approaching forces. Improve protection protocols, load weapons, and ready for what is to come. We must face the Xenos.
I wake with the turning of aeons. Stars yet to burn, life yet to blossom. Is it truly time?
Something about the fact that the Necrons have actual spoken dialogue, but the tech priests are all says something. I'm not sure what it is, but it says something. Thrones of Mars, what was that? An omnilinguistic transmission, Magos. It seems that these mute constructs are not the only inhabitants of this structure.
What is this? Flesh and steel combined. A mockery of both. Their every footstep a blasphemy. What manner of galaxy is this into which I have awoken?
I don't know, Agrolek, you tell me. Who the hell is this? Principal Xenos warform sighted. Exotic energy signatures past sensor range. Designate Xenos Abominatus. High value target confirmed. The hunt is on. What are your orders, Magos? The cohort reaches a large chamber beneath the first layers of the Xenos ruins. Bridges stretch from balancing platforms, barely holding themselves together, while rubble falls from the high walkways like breadcrumbs, escaping into the abyss below. Contain the Xenos and return it to the Castus Metallicon intact so that it can be vivisected and studied. That sounds stupid. Stand ground. Annihilate the Xenos filth with righteous fury. Fall back, get the tech priest out of there. They're both at half health. We should get the hell out of here. I concur, Magos, but I fear this foe will not give us leave to depart.
Insects. This galaxy is infested with vermin.
That means you should let us skitter back up under the fridge and get out of your hair. Fall back, get the tech priest out of there. Alright, so where am I trying to get the tech priest? Escape! Tech priest must escape. Did I damn myself by picking that? This is the final battle of the tutorial. Apply what you've learned so far and strive to obtain victory. The 41st millennium is a brutal place. You may lose this battle, but not the war. In Mechanicus, there are many alternate paths to discover. That is some distance. Alright, so what we got here? Again, since I'm on the casual difficulty, this is probably much less terrible than it would otherwise be. But, was that the guy? Void Admiral Agrolect. He is right in front of the exit. But since there are less Xenos, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think probably our best course of action, nope, we're going to have to deal with him no matter what. But what is this? It's red, so it must be bad. Are more Necrons going to come out of these? I never found a way to heal either. Okay, let me deploy, dude. Okay. Alright, start back. Oh, they're coming. I don't know why I thought they were going to just stand there. But I thought they were going to just stand there. Let's just end your turn right here. Is he coming too?
I sailed the void for 1,000 years. I fought the war in heaven. What can you do to strike fear in one such as I?
We can go ooga booga booga. Nightmare Shroud. That was Matrix code. Why do you have so much range? Reveal his stats. 30 health. I can hit him from here? No, I cannot. That's the end of your turn then. Ah, there's so many turns for them. Oh wait, I can play some more dudes. Dude. There we go. Dude. Okay, I had misunderstood how that mechanic works, but I got it now. Go. Surely being behind a whole wall should be protected. Oh, is he already here? Okay, no, that's my guy. That's my guy. Alright, so. You stand here because you are literally bait. You are literally bait. Back there. How much health do you have? Okay, they only have 5 health.
How dare these wretched things stand before the Void Admiral of Cesaragon?
Like he is. What is that actually doing? Well, he dead as hell, but he was only ever meant to be a distraction, and it worked. Cognition points I got. Oh no. Okay, he's fine. You can go smack him. Oh, I don't get to play some more dudes? Dang. Okay, I'll still have cover. No range. Okay, well, you stay right there.
When my fleet sails once more, vermin like you shall be strung from my prow.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up. Block him. If he's doing 6 damage, that's gonna kill that tech priest. Go. And turn. Damn it. Pachoo! Alright, one tech priest might get out, but the other one probably won't. You killed a Necron with a crit! When you crit, they are unable to reanimate. Cool. How many times can I do this? You know, that's enough of that. At least the one tech priest is going to get out. This tech priest, though, might not make it. Not with the range that guy has. Cool, he took a knee. He took a knee. Okay, maybe I'm gonna get out of this.
Do not think to challenge us, we who killed our gods.
So, like, if y'all already knew who Necrons were, then that means this game happened after y'all woke up the Necrons the first time, which means y'all really are just really stupid. Wow, how much range is this gonna give you? Thank God, not enough. I will actually use that cognition point to run farther. Alright, and turn. What do you mean new round? Run. Run. And then use that point to run further. Run.
Can you hear the trembling of the star?
No, my ears aren't that good.
Feel your whole galaxy's terror.
Most of the galaxy doesn't know what y'all are. Does Nightmare Shroud wake up the Necron faster? Oh, he can't get past him. Haha! Stupid. Alright, you guys stand right here, block him. Do your duty, cannon fodder. Why does it keep not letting that guy move? You still talking?
Time when the South Tech Dynasty rules, you will beg Lord Cesaragon to erase you from existence, so your suffering might end.
What are these things you're saying? There goes that guy. Bro, run. it's my turn first, right? He's up. Cool. Come on. Give me my turn. You know you wanna. Just get the hell out of here. Woo! Holy crap! Man, if it was that stressful in the lowest difficulty, the cohort successfully escaped the Xenos life forms. Report, Kepra. Well, we got the squad out alive, Magos. That has to count as a victory under the circumstances. We encountered a Necron war form of capability well beyond our expectations. Yes, I do not need to hold my emotional ingress. However, one battle won is not a success. We will eventually face losses on this mission. When this happens, we must press on beyond our failures to reach success. And there's something else. The reanimation. The Necrons are waking up. It started when Resoc stumbled upon the tomb, but our arrival is accelerating the process. That obelisk may have been a form of intruder alarm, and now the sarcophagi in the tomb are starting to open. Then we no longer enjoy the luxury of time. Whatever we do on Silver Tenebras, it must be done before the Necrons awaken completely. We do not even know yet how far the tomb complex extends. We are under the gun then. Omnissiah, preserve us if our duty is ever easy. I return sorrow and despair for my emotional cores, but I see they lack the logic to determine decision-making. Instead, I choose to quarantine them and adjust our approach. The word of the Omnissiah teaches us that when one method fails, another must be sought until all are exhausted. Then what are your orders, Majos, whatever? The Skitarii will explore the tomb chamber by chamber and maintain a foothold. My tech priests will be deployed to achieve crucial objectives and respond to crises. Time may be a factor, but our mission can only be achieved with the thoroughness of a full deployment. I shall mobilize the Skitarii immediately, Majos. Opportunity detected. Leader forms of Necrons rarely, never observed. Potential of a +++. Intelligence on Necrons added to sum total of human knowledge. Imperative. Focus on acquiring artifacts/intelligence/data from. Hold your blasphemous tongue, Skevula! You counsel the abandonment of our very souls. Life of Archimagos Boris's Appendix 9. Our only objective should be death to the alien and all his works. All else is deviance from the Omnissiah creed. If intelligence gain equals true, then go to victory. Aphorism retrieval. To face an enemy unknown is to fight in the dark. Better in ignorance than in heresy. I return frustration into a conflict and choose to experience it. There will be bloodshed enough on Silver Tenebras without the Magi coming to blows. Magi, whatever. In our purpose, we are united. This is the will of the Omnissiah. And it shall be done. Yes, it shall be done. Magos, the readings from the tomb are troubling. The Skitarii have been monitoring the structure we uncovered, and what they have found gives me grave concern. Explain, xenobiologists. The Necron construct forms are waking up. It seems Magos Resac accidentally began the process, and our intrusion into the structure hastened it. These Necron reanimation protocols are continuing in the tomb we entered, and from the energy spikes across the region, there are other structures yet to be uncovered. My plan for the exploration of Silva Tenebris will locate these structures and contain the constructs within. That may not be enough, Magos. I have detected a repeating pattern in the reanimation protocols and the rate the Necrons are awakening. They are speeding up. Can you be certain? The Necrons are machines. Machines act according to patterns and programs. If the reanimation protocols continue to accelerate, they will fully awaken every Necron on this planet in 264 hours. Given the extent of the buried structures, that will constitute a Necron army beyond this mission's ability to contain. I see. Then our time here is limited. Strategic calculations indicate time spent deployed on missions will affect the overall number of missions we'll be able to deploy. I will send Skitarii scouting parties to discover other tombs and create forward positions for your high-priority missions, sire. If the threat on Silva Tenebris is not assessed and eliminated before full reanimation is reached, we will be forced to abandon the planet. Look at the top left corner of the screen. This is the Necron Awakening meter. Okay. This shows how many Necron tombs have awoken on Silva Tenebris. Try and gather as much information and tech before reaching 100%. I fear they are right. I feel a fear too, that is part of my humanity I've chosen to retain. But I can quarantine it in my neurovaults and choose instead to focus on what must be done. We must choose our missions wisely. It will not be easy. The Omniscient did not send us here to do anything easy. The threat to humanity present on this world will be eliminated, or we shall not leave. Thus, the equation is balanced. It is the will of the machine god. Acropis sector located. This tomb is bathed in a sickly green light that serves not to illuminate, but only to make the shadows deeper. Every surface seems connected via filaments of alien light. The design here speaks of Xenos tech heresy, forbidden knowledge, and a structure as alive as and aware as anything inhabiting it. Early exploratory readings indicate the walls are made of substances not known to the rituals of metallurgy. Abstract designs carved into this substance suggest unknown regions of space mapped according to some alien understanding. The weight of such blasphemy slows the steps of the first troops to enter here. The heresies of knowledge are deadly enough, but it seems unlikely they are the only dangers here. Welcome to the Caestus Metallicon, an Mechanicus class battleship. This class of ship is one of the largest in the Imperium and is only afforded to the Adeptus Mechanicus. From here, you'll be able to customize your tech priest and prepare for the missions ahead. You can select missions from the character portraits on the left of the screen. Okay. Before we go on a mission, we should inspect and equip our tech priest. Head over to the cohort tab. Okay, I'm probably not going to do that because this is where I'm going to call it. So, managed to finish the tutorial. It sounds like I could absolutely have lost the tutorial. Lowest difficulty be damned. But this game is interesting. It basically is just XCOM and or Mario Rabbids game, depending on your persuasion. But without cover, I would have thought that would have removed a wrinkle, but it kind of adds one. I have to worry about where I'm standing because if they can see me, they can hit me. So I just have to make sure they can't see me, or at the very least I'm out of their range. So as long as I can keep out of their range but be close enough for them to be in mine, then it should be doable. I'm not sure if I want to buy this for Switch, because for the lag it was having on the Xbox version, if the Xbox version is having hang-ups just from dialogue like this, I can't see the Switch version being better, if not being worse. So I don't think this will convince me to buy it for the Switch, but maybe I'll play more of it on my own time. But anyway, this was Nachi Sasuke. This was Let's Try Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. If you liked it, a like and a subscribe would be groovy. If you didn't, you need to do either one of those things. As of me recording this video, it's on sale on the Nintendo eShop for $9.99 for the next 2 weeks. And if you have an Xbox, it's usually at GameStop pre-owned for like $10. So if you want to give it a try, go for it. I imagine it goes on sale on Steam for even cheaper than that, and it is the month of Black Friday as of recording. So maybe keep an eye on that too. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.